Hey guys, it's good. This is your girl. I am the Bronze Goddess, and this is another hot topic of the week. Okay, now this hot topic of the week is actually a little bit personal for me, and the only reason why it's personal is because the person involved is my former pastor. Those of you may automatically know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't know, Pastor Creflo A. Dollar, a megastar pastor here in Atlanta, Georgia, was accused last week of beating his 15-year-old daughter. Not like just beating her, but I think he was trying to discipline her. At least that's what he's being accused of. His 15-year-old daughter says that he punched her, choked her, and beat her with a shoe, as a matter of fact. And the reason why it's personal, like I said, is because I used to go to this church. This used to be my pastor, and I do not feel comfortable speaking ill of a prophet or of a man of God, so I will not be doing that. However, I wanted to talk about this only because I want to talk about like discipline and how do you feel about disciplining a teenager. I don't have teenagers. I have small kids. My daughter's 5.5 and my other daughter's almost 1. She'll be 1 next week. Yes. How do you feel about disciplining a teenager? Is it different from how you discipline a smaller child? I know for me, when I was growing up, I can count on one hand the times that I remember being spanked, and never when I was a teenager, never when I was much older. For some reason, I was real destructive with my daddy's caddy. I know that sounds weird. My daddy had a chocolate brown caddy, the caddy I lack, and he stinking loved the car. It was fabulous and it was gorgeous and everything. I remember getting spanked twice because of that car. I was little. The first time, I had just recently learned how to spell my name, how to write my name, and I was really proud of it. My parents were really kind of trained me to try to spell my name, and I would like practice or whatever. So I found like a safety pin or something in the back seat, or some kind of pin or something. And I took it, and you know, the ashtray was different. It had like the little metal part on top, and I took it and I scratched my name on top of the little ashtray thing. And I was so proud of it. So my dad was driving and everything, and I was like, "Daddy, look at me. Dad, look what I did." And my dad was like, "What'd you do, baby?" Looked in the little rearview mirror, saw that I had scratched up his caddy. He was like, "What?" He made it all laid up. My daddy spanked me for that. That was the first time I got spanked because of the caddy. The second time I got spanked because of the caddy, I used to watch The Dukes of Hazzard. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, hey, and y'all know what I'm talking about with Bo and Luke Duke, the original Daisy Duke, and Boss Hogg. Oh my gosh, I used to love that show. I loved it. Every Saturday morning or whatever, I would watch The Dukes of Hazzard. The Dukes of Hazzard. Anywho, so I was just watching it, just finished watching it. We had to go somewhere, so I ran outside, and for some reason, the window on the caddy was down. I thought I was gonna impress my daddy, so I was like, "Daddy, look at me." I jumped in through the window, trying to be like Bo and Luke Duke. My daddy was not having it, okay? And that's just, he didn't think it was cute. He didn't think it was fly. He was like, "No, ma'am." Those are the 2 times that I can like remember me getting spanked, but I'm kind of, you know, bringing the lighthearted nature of it. But anyway, when it comes to discipline, how do you feel about disciplining? Do you believe in spanking? Do you believe in spanking to a certain age? Do you believe in timeouts? Do you do timeouts? Do you believe in just kind of talking to your kids? What do you guys think? I'm just kind of putting it out there for your opinion. For us and our family, we don't spank Yana very much. It has to be really, really, really bad. We kind of can just talk to her. She's kind of a sensitive kid, so it's easy to just kind of talk to her. It's better to talk to her and just say, you know, what you did was wrong. We don't do that. You kind of talk to her. She doesn't like when you're disappointed in her, so that normally is enough. And I was the same kind of kid. I hated disappointing my dad and disappointing my mom. I hated that. That would be worse than spanking me. So she's that kind of kid. So I don't know if it's different. Do you have to spank one kid and not spank the other as much? Anyway, I'm just putting this out there as a hot topic of the week. How do you guys feel about disciplining your children? And just put your comments below. I'd love to read about how you guys discipline your children. Or what do you think about the whole Pastor Dollar issue? Opinions are like belly buttons. Everybody has one. Honestly, I don't think that he did it. Maybe I'm in denial. Maybe I'm too close to the situation because he used to be my pastor. I just don't see him choking her and beating her with his shoe and punching her. I just don't see that. But you never really know a person. So I'm not going to say what he is or is not capable of. But if you're asking my opinion, I don't think he did it. That's just my opinion. I talked to somebody today who 100% believes that he did it. And thinks that when he tried to explain himself, he seemed even more guilty. So it's, you know, like I said, I will not speak badly about a pastor or any man of God. You'll never catch me doing that on this channel. But I am curious what you guys have to say about spanking and spanking a 15-year-old. Or is it different for girls and for boys? And do you believe you still can spank somebody who's 15 or whatever? Just let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, Glitter Divas and Dudes.